Kotse ba? Feel kotse na! The demand for sedans in the global market is decreasing as consumers prefer to own SUVs and crossovers. But that's not quite the case in the Philippine market. In fact, last year, isang subcompact sedan ang best-selling vehicle dito sa bansa natin. As such, car brands in the Philippines are still launching its respective challenger for the said segment, and one of which is the Honda City. Speaking of which, the City is the second best-selling Honda in the country last year, with more than 3,000 units sold. With that, Honda Philippines wants to carry that momentum this year by introducing the all-new City. And what we have here right now is the top-spec RS trim. So, ano bang ma-offer sa'yo ng kotse na to aside from its sporty look? Malalaman natin lahat ng sagot niyan dito sa 2021 Honda City Philcoche Full Review. This is Martin Aguilar, the content editor of philcoche.com. Pero bago ang lahat, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Philcoche's YouTube channel. Click the bell icon for updates. And kung gusto nyo makita yung full specs and pricing ng Honda City at ng iba pang kotse in the local market, just go to philcoche.com's car guide section. So front exterior tayo ng Honda City RS. Kung mapapansin nyo, no, it has a sporty looking design pero sakto lang yung pagkaswag niya at hindi siya ganun ka-intimidating, which is good. Tapos, pag tinignan mo rin yung full front niya, meron siyang hawig dun sa 10th generation Honda Civic. And then, one of the things that I like dito sa harap is yung kanyang design ng LED headlights, which is swept back and matalas yung itsura niya. No? Para siya nakasimangot pag tinignan mo. Tapos, nandito rin, nakaseamlessly integrate yung turn signals niya. Yun, no? Nakakadagdag ng pogi points, kumbaga. Also, you have a glossy black grille accent dito, which is exclusive to the RS. And then, okay din yung complement niya dun sa honeycomb grille na nandito. Tapos, when you move further down, it has an angular bumper and meron siya nitong prominent fog lamp housing, which is again exclusive to the RS trim. Tapos, pagbaba mo dito, andun pa rin yung continuity ng honeycomb. And then, meron siyang carbon fiber-like accent dito sa baba. Para yun nga, magkaroon siya ng sporty feel. So, all in all, the Honda City RS comes with a right amount of swag kapag tinignan mo siya sa harap. Kung napanood mo yung quick look ni Jacob sa Honda City hatchback, for sure, alam mo yung sinasabi ko. Wow. The Honda City RS is equipped with a 1.5-liter gasoline engine that delivers 119 horsepower and 145 Nm of torque. Then, yung engine niya is na-connect to a CVT. In terms of fuel economy naman, nakakuha ako ng 16.5 kilometers per liter while driving it around the city at 40 kilometers per hour. Tapos sa open highway naman, I was able to get 20.5 kilometers per liter while driving at an average speed of 90 kilometers per hour. So,
16 kilometers?
Kaya hindi ako makapaniwala eh. With that numbers, solid siya in terms of fuel economy. The Honda City RS comes with a 16-inch aluminum alloy wheels na meron dual-tone accent, no? Silver and black, which is good kasi it complements to the whole exterior ng sasakyan. Tapos when it comes to braking power naman, it has a ventilated disc sa harap, tapos drum brakes sa likod. Further down the side, no, the 2021 Honda City RS comes with a better-looking design as compared dun sa lumang modelo. And the thing that stands out dito sa side ng Honda City RS is yung dominant straight character line niya that extends from front up to rear. Tapos you also appreciate na meron siyang power folding side mirrors na integrated na rin with turn signals. No, which is sort of becoming a standard na sa mga sasakyan ngayon. And then when you look at the door handles, naka-body color din siya, no, which is good kasi buti na lang hindi ginawang chrome kasi mas maganda yung effect niya for me nung black is to black or nung kung naka-body color yung door handles mo. Then when you move further to the back, makikita mo na yung konting hint nung swept back LED taillights ni Honda City RS. So sa kabuuan, no, maganda for me yung pagkakadesign nung side profile ni CT. Hindi siya flashy at hindi siya masyadong maborloloy when it comes to character lines, no. Kumbaga simple lang, but sabi nga nila minsan less is more. The sporty and sleek exterior design na nakita nyo sa harap and sa gilid continues dito sa likod ni Honda CT-RS. And the thing that I like most dito sa likod is yung pagkaka-design ng LED taillights niya. Kasi it looks, it's slim, pero yung tingin niya parang tinitingnan ka na masama, parang medyo nakasimangot siya sa'yo. And also, I like yung pagkaka-design nitong accent nito na pula pagka binuksan mo yung clearance light nung Honda CT-RS, no? Nagbibigay siya ng saktong swag sa'yo eh. Kaya for me, it works. So when you move dito sa taas, meron siyang lip spoiler na exclusive to the RS variant. So pag ganyan nyo sa taas, meron siyang shark's fin antenna for that sporty and young and youthful look. Then pagbaba mo dito, mapapansin nyo rin yung bumper niya is angular, so sakto rin yung pagkaka-sharpness niya. And then integrated siya with reflectors. Tapos further down, makikita nyo dito na meron siyang rear diffuser with a carbon fiber-like sticker, no? So para yun nga, for that added sporty appeal. So yung overall, pag tinignan mo sa likod yung Honda CT, it's not too flashy gaya nung sa harap, no? But it has the right amount of swag. Meron siyang tamang pagkaangas na tipong, oy, CT yun ah. So tignan natin yung cargo space ni Honda CT-RS. Alright. The Honda CT-RS comes with a spacious cargo. So pwede kang maglagay dito ng kung ano-anong gamit like 3 to 4 overnight bags o kahit up to 3 medium-sized maletas. And yun din yung mabibigay sa'yo nitong sedan version ni CT, ano? Nakaseparate yung cargo space mo doon sa interior. So kung maglalagay ka ng mga medyo amoy malansa na gamit, hindi maamoy sa loob ng interior. Kaya pag iniwan mo yung sapatos mo after mo maglaro ng basketball. The Honda CT-RS comes with a dark interior theme with red stitching, no? So yun yung nagpapa-unique sa kanya among all the other CT variants. Tapos pag pumunta dito sa harap, it has a leather-wrapped steering wheel, no? Na it feels good to the touch and maganda rin siyang i-grip. Tapos may kita mo ulit na meron siya ditong red stitching, no? For that RS appeal and sporty vibe. Tapos the thing that I like most dito is integrated na siya with several buttons for audio, for volume, and then for cruise control. And kung mapapansin nyo rin, yung materials na ginamit for the buttons is okay. It's plastic but it doesn't look cheap, no? Actually, mas gusto ko itong nakakabit dito as compared dun sa nakakabit sa 10th generation Honda Civic kasi medyo plastic yung nandun. Pero ako lang yun, kanya ka tayo ng trip. Tapos pag tingnan mo sa harap, meron siyang analog na speedometer that comes with a white on black na tema, which is good, no? Mapa-umaga, mapa-gabi, readable siya. Then sa gitna, meron kang digital trip meter na nagdi-display ng mga essential info like yung kilometers per liter and kung ilan na yung nababiyahe mong kilometro. Tapos, when you move dito sa gitna, mapapansin nyo rin na yung dashboard niya comes with hard plastic material. Actually, hindi lang sa dashboard, pati sa buong interior. Which is expected, no? Considering the price point ng kotse na to. But surprisingly, isa na yun sa mga hindi mo mapapansin eh. Kasi, ang ganda nung pagkaka-layout nung dashboard nitong bagong CT. It comes with a straightforward layout na for me, mas refined yung itsura niya as compared dun sa luma. Tapos, it has an 8-inch infotainment touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Pagbaba mo dito, merong physical knobs yung climate control, no? So, specifically, rotary knob siya. So, you can easily adjust yung fan speed and yung temp speed while you're driving. Yun, kaya yan sinasabi namin, di mo na alisin yung vista mo sa harap. Pagbaba mo dito, andito yung USB ports. One is for the Apple CarPlay and one is yung nga, pagka may passenger ka. And then meron din siyang 12-volt socket dito. Tapos pagbaba mo dito, andito yung usual na cup holders. No, ito pang Apple CarPlay namin to, kaya nandyan yan. Pag dito sa gitna, yung sa gear lever niya, merong glossy black trim, which is a continuity ng design na nakikita mo sa dashboard na may glossy black bar dun sa taas. But ingat lang kasi nga medyo mabilis siyang magasgas. So lalo na pag dito nakalagay yung kape mo or yung container mo, ingatan mo na lang magasgas yun dito sa harap. So meron siyang handbrake which is expected for the CT's price point. And then you'll also appreciate yung soft material na nakalagay dito sa center glove box pati dun sa door panel para pagka stoplight, makaka-chill ka as a driver. No, marirest mo ng onti yung arms mo para hindi ka ngawit. Or pa naglo-long drive ka, pwede rin namang medyo nakarelax yung braso mo dito. And then, note ko lang din, the Honda CT-RS is the only variant among the all-new CTs na merong leather and suede seats harap at likod. And then, isa pa is this car comes with a black headliner, no? So parang it goes well dun sa dark interior theme nung sasakyan. Tapos, yun nga, when it comes to the segment na namin sa Philcoche na saan ilalagay ang cellphone mo? Kasi nga, di ba, we value driver ergonomics. So, isa yun sa mga tinitignan namin kung saan mo pwede malagay yung smartphone mo. And this car comes with a good compartment, no? For me, maganda yung placement dito. Kasi pagka nilagay mo siya dyan, yan na, secure na yung phone mo dyan, and then imagine it na lang na nakasaksak yung kable for the Apple CarPlay. So, yun nga, no? Less clutter, hindi siya magulo sa mata. Maganda yung pagkakalagay dito. Tapos may added lagayan ka pa dito na kung ano-ano. Like, pwede mo lagay yung Easy Trip, RFID stuff mo dyan. Yun. So dito tayo sa rear seats ng 2021 Honda City RS. Kung makikita nyo naman, no, it has a spacious legroom and headroom. Bakit? Kasi yung all-new City, lumaki as compared dun sa luma niyang modelo. So it is 113mm longer and more than 50mm wider. So yun, nag-translate siya to a more elbow room and spacious na legroom. Tapos another thing to note dito sa likod is that it comes with a rear aircon vents, no, which is good for a subcompact sedan. Lalo na ngayon, pag naiwan mo yung kotse mong pinark sa open parking space, mas madali niya ma-cool down yung cabin mo, especially dito sa likod. And then, yeah, it also has hard plastics pa din on the door panels. But to appreciate the soft material na nakalagay dito sa gilid para pwede kang mag-chill and pwede kang mag-relax while driving. Tapos sa gilid, meron din siya mga bottle holder, no? Medyo mahirap sabihin yung holder, no? So pwede mo siya ilagay dyan. Tapos yun nga, no, to prove yung spaciousness ng likod, yung pasahero mo dito, parehas kayong dalawang pwedeng dumikwatro, or kung gusto mo medyo ipit, nakaganyan, di ba? So ganun kaluwag yung likod ng Honda City RS. We're now driving the 2021 Honda City RS, and yung una ko napansin dito is it has good acceleration. Hindi naman siya yung sobrang sporty na bigla kang pipitikin, pero hindi rin naman siya yung bitin. So in that way, nasa gitna siya, which is okay lang kasi this is a car that's meant to be driven pang daily drive mo sa city. Tapos yung 1.5 liter gasoline engine niya delivers adequate power. Hindi kanya bibitinin pagka dinadrive mo siya around the city, and okay din naman yung power niya pagka dinadrive mo on the open highway. And yung isa pang nagustuhan ko dito sa city is that it has a light steering feel, which is beneficial pag nag-drive ka within the city. Kasi nga, nakalilessen niya yung driver fatigue mo, tsaka mas madali mo siyang mabibuelta or mamamaniobra pag kailangan mo mag-park or kailangan mo mag-U-turn. Tapos, you'll also appreciate yung forward visibility nitong sasakyan na to. Bakit? Kasi maganda yung pagkaka-layout nga ng dashboard, no? Straightforward yung layout, hindi siya masyadong maburloloy, clutter-free. So yung dashboard doesn't affect yung vista mo sa harap. In fact, madali mo ring ma-adjust yung buttons mo dito while you're driving. When it comes to ride comfort naman, no, yung suspension niya is alright, no? Hindi naman sobrang swabe, hindi rin naman matagtag. Nasa gitna lang, since this is a subcompact sedan, no, normal yun. And then maganda rin yung noise reduction, nababawasan yung noise sa labas to a minimum, which is good, no? Pero yun nga, may tire noise pa rin na maririnig, especially when you're driving on the open highway, but that's expected considering yung price point ng kotse na to. And then, isa pang mga ano mo dito is that yung throttle response niya is okay, no? Kapag ka naka-normal drive mode ka, okay yung throttle response niya and hindi siya yung bitin. Kasi nga, no, it has good acceleration from standstill. Pero pag ginamit mo yung sport mode ni City, mas maganda yung magiging response ng throttle sa'yo. Tapos yung RPM mo shifts at a higher RPM. Tsaka mas bababad siya. So, para yun sa kung gusto mo ng more performance-oriented na pagmamaneho. Tapos pag drive mo to sa open highway, yung light steering niya gets a bit firm. No? Medyo tumitigas yung feel nung steering wheel niya, which is good. Kasi para mabigyan ka ng better control dun sa vehicle. Tsaka yun nga, kasi mas mabilis yung takbo mo, mas maganda kung medyo mabigat yung steering wheel mo para madali mo siya ma-center sa lane and madali mo rin siya ma-maneuver kung kailangan mong mag-change ng lanes. But pagdating sa uphill roads, medyo challenge yung makina ni City. But once mag-adjust yung gear ratio niya, okay na, hahabulin naman niya yun. Plus, this car has a sport mode and a paddle shifter. So yun nga, mabibigay niya sa'yo is better control over the vehicle, tsaka para mas magkaroon ka ng power ng bump pagkakailangan mo, especially when you're going uphill. Tapos, you'll also appreciate yung sport mode and yung paddle shifters nitong kotse na to when you're going downhill, no? Para ma-implement mo or para ma-engage mo yung engine braking. So para hindi babad yung preno mo kasi that's bad when you're going downhill. Ayaw mong mag-overheat yung brakes mo. So with the paddle shifters and sport mode, magagawa mo yung engine braking. The Honda City is designed to be for casual or leisurely drive in the city or on the open highway. Tapos, mafe-feel mo rin yung limitations ng CVT, especially when you're driving on the open highway, no? Pero hindi ka naman bibitinin ng kotse kasi nga, mahabol yung gear ratio at meron siyang sport mode. In case you need more power, pwede mo siyang ma-overtake yung slower vehicles up front. Gaya kanina, no, going to the location, 4 kami sa loob ng sasakyan, and hindi naman kami nabitin when it comes to overtaking, kahit na naka-normal drive mode kami. Pero syempre, mas maganda yung performance nung in-engage ko yung sport mode. So sa kabuuan, kung naghahanap ka ng kotse na sporty yung harap, na pang araw-araw mo, swak sa itong CT-RS. The 2021 Honda CT-RS comes with a sticker price of 1,058,000, which is yun nga, medyo mas mahal siya dun sa competitor niyang isa. Plus, it has a all-new design loob at labas. Pagdating sa exterior, hindi siya masyadong intimidating eh. Kumbaga, saktong swag lang yung binigay sa'yo ni Honda CT-RS. Kumbaga, parang nasa loob yung kulo niya at hindi siya insecure sa kung anong itsura niya. Tapos yung sa interior naman niya, no, it comes with a revamped design na mas refined and mas straightforward as compared dun sa lumang modelo. So pag kinumbine mo yung exterior at yung interior ng Honda CT-RS, you get a youthful-looking subcompact sedan. And then yung engine niya delivers adequate power, hindi ka nabibitinin, smooth yung ride. Kaya naman for me, if you're looking for a maporma and saktong swag na subcompact sedan na pwede mong panggawing araw-araw drives and occasional na out-of-town trips, the Honda CT-RS should be on your list. So yon ang ma-offer sa'yo nitong kotse na to. Again, this is Martin Aguilar, the content editor of philkotse.com. Paano ba yan? Kita-kisa lang tayo ulit sa next video. Bye-bye! Thanks for watching. For the latest news, reviews, and anything you want to know about cars and car ownership, visit philkotse.com. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify para hindi ka huli sa usapan. Tandaan, kotse ba? Philkotse na!